Welcome at Fox 7 News. My name is Mr. O.G.B. I want to remind us reasons why the Biafrans are very strong in their belief that one day Biafra will be restored. And the time is now. Number one, over 70 million people, more than 70 million people, have the fundamental human right to ask for referendum. Referendum is not a crime in any part of the world, be it in Nigeria, be it in America, be it in UK, be it among the EU. Look at the UK. Through referendum, they came out of EU. Before they were able to secure enough votes to come out of EU, they conducted referendum among themselves more than, I think, 3 times. The Scotland has been given opportunity to vote if they really want to exist, the United Kingdom. They have given the opportunity more than 2 times, and they failed because they couldn't secure the majority vote. Now, the other people in the southeast of Nigeria or in the eastern part of Nigeria is asking for the same referendum, and the government in retaliation tagged them terrorists. And let me remind you something. Do you know what happened to you 1967-1970? It has been happening and it is still happening, but we specifically mentioned 1967-1970 because that is when unbelievable act, unbelievable genocide was committed against ethnicity, against human beings. Okay, just look at Palestinian issue today. How many people was unalived there? They are not even up to 500,000 yet. Okay, look at Syria today. How many people has been unalived in that part of the world? They are not up to 500,000. Look at where will I mention again? But come back to that same location we call Biafra. How many people was unalived there 1967-1970? Over 6 to 7 million. This is not a joke. This is not me trying to hype you. This is not me trying to make a fake argument, but it is provable. And how were they unalived? Is it by gun, by bomb? Yes, none can deny that bomb was not used, nor gun. All these things was used. But the major thing that was used is the blockage of food and daily necessities, daily need of human beings, medicines, water. But today, every son of Biafra land is behaving like if nothing happened, just because suddenly you can see food to eat, just because suddenly you can see clothes to wear, just because suddenly your enemy has weaponized you by taking away history from you. And some of you are crying that social person is doing evil against another people, but you've just forgotten yourself just of recent. We are not asking anybody to fight anybody, but the simple argument we are making and what we are telling our people is that there is a need for us to be whom we were before the arrival of the colonial masters. Because history told us that we were far better than who we are today. And let me tell you something. You cannot be strong except when the government that governs the territory where you come from is stronger than you. I don't know if you understood me. I said, you can never be recognized internationally. You can never be a strong person except if the government that governs you protect your interests overseas, and the government is also stronger than you. Let me give you reasons. You know, okay, let me just not go that much far. Let me tell you something now. If you do not have a government that protects your interests in overseas, when you have a conflict, when you have issue in a foreign land, they will treat you like trash and you won't do anything. But if you have a government that it intervenes in defense of you whenever anybody speaks or treats you bad, you will be respected when you have something or nothing. Nobody sees American citizen in any part of the world and treat him or her anyhow. Nobody sees a South Korean citizen in anywhere in the world and treat him or her anyhow. Nobody sees a Netherlands citizen in any part of the world and treat the person anyhow, even when the person has nothing. Do you know why? Because if you treat that person anyhow, your government will be questioned by the person's government. It is now going to be government versus government. But it's unfortunate that our people has never experienced the benefit of government. They do not even know the real meaning and purpose of government in their lives. That is why everybody is behaving like, I don't care. You should care. You know, I've been making an argument telling people that if you do not have a strong government where you come from, you can never be respected. And I've used South Korea, for example. In the old time, in the 40s, South Korea was like a military base for foreign power. They were not recognized that much internationally. Even in the 70s. But now, Korea is sitting where men are sitting. In the international community, you will see them there contributing. Their opinions is now being respected. But that wasn't so yesterday. What changed? Transformation and civilization take place. You see? Transformation economically. You've got to be economically strong for you to be respected, even as an individual person. Not that African state doesn't have what it takes to build herself. Okay, just imagine. Do you know how many of our brothers that give up a ghost every year in the Mediterranean Sea? Everybody knows this, but nobody is asking questions. Where is the government?